What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time entrepreneur of all of the wonderful things when it comes to selling on Amazon, Amazon influencer program, eBay, vendor malls. We got it all here. I know, look at this beautiful backdrop here, the wonderful mountains of central Pennsylvania. We are outside of a library. We don't say library, we say library. There is a book sale happening here in like 30 minutes. So I figured, what better way to start the week than to get into one of these book sales, deal with all these ignorant scanners, and make our money and get on out of here, right? So here comes a loud lawnmower, of course, because that's just how creating content on YouTube works. And he's just mowing the parking lot, not even the actual lawn. So, you know, when we get inside here, we're third in line. I already went and dropped our IKEA bags off. We're third in line. We're going straight for the DVDs and the CDs. We are not messing around with none of these damn books. After we're done with the DVDs and CDs, I'll walk through the books, but the people ahead of me, they got like 30 people per party. They just ravage the book section, destroy shit, buy stuff that isn't profitable. I don't know how they're still in business, but everybody can run their business as they see fit. I was out hustling before the library sale. So when you come out to the middle of nowhere and there's nothing but mountains, you can't drive an hour just to come to a library sale. You can, but I want you to get more bang for your buck. So what I'm talking about is, we already hit all the thrift stores. You guys are not even seeing the damn thrift stores. If you're interested in making money, join the YouTube channel, $2.99 a month, weekly calls, private Discord, chat with me, chat with everybody, people actually out there hustling. So, you know.
Oh, look, I'm a reseller. I got a trunk full of stuff. I'm so cool. Check me out. Oh, yeah, check me out.
All right, so what do we got in here that's worth a damn? We just came from a small shop that did cash only. Let me get my screen here for you all. Get this working. Scoutlay, the wonderful app. We got a little bit of brand new sealed Disney Three Musketeers. Scan that real quick.
Dude, I can't sell Disney. What good's that gonna do me? Well,
get good at reselling, and then maybe you can sell Disney. It's gonna sell for 30 bucks, $20 profit. I think we paid $2 for that. I got some textbooks in here, and you all know I don't mess with textbooks. Senior stuff, anything like senior related to like just working or, you know, chair yoga, this stuff's always good. It's almost guaranteed to be profitable. We got some old school new sealed Gunsmoke. I picked this up a quarter yesterday at some thrift stores I was hitting up. One of these was really good. I just don't know which one it was. I think it was this one. No, I don't know. We're just gonna scan this one. No, it was McGraw-Hill. I remember it had McGraw-Hill in the back, and I was like, yeah, I am not sending that myself. I'll just use a buyback company. So when I come across textbooks like this, I didn't pay $5 for it. I paid 50 cents. You can see here, we're gonna make $67 profit. You can see here the buyback companies are offering like 56. I'll send it to one of these guys. I'm not sending it to Books Run. Don't send your books to Books Run ever. They 100% scam. I don't even care if there's somebody that runs Books Run's watching this. Whenever I sent books to them, it's always a headache. Last time I had to like go back and forth for like, I don't even know, 10 emails just to get my $20 for a book. It said it was delivered. Some BS happened, whatever. So I'm not sending it to Books Run. So I'll take whatever the next best offer is besides Book Run. And the thing with them is they usually pay the most, but it's like, it's scammy because they pay the most, but they don't pay. Like, you can even ask people in my group that use Books Run, like, they'll say it's counterfeit and keep it. I guarantee you they're selling this stuff. Like, it's 100% just a racket front for like getting our good books and saying everything is counterfeit. Don't use Books Run. With that being said, you can, right? You can, but I'm just telling you now, I'm giving you a fair warning. I've used them multiple times, and every time was a headache to get my money, and I've also been told it was counterfeit and didn't receive no money. So they're running game. Pisses me off too, because they're from Philly. Well, they're not from Philly, but they're based out of Philly. They're actually based out of my old neighborhood, Kensington. I think now they're in like Northeast Philly. I just don't do business with people. Like, you're gonna burn me once. They burned me, almost burned me twice. That would have been it. Well, it is it, because I'm never using them again. And I'm telling you all not to use it. So shame on them for trying to short me for 20 bucks. Now they got all this negative publicity and no one's gonna send their stuff to them, and rightfully so. I'm not the only person that's had a bad experience. Use like Thrift Books or Sell Back Your Book, either one of those, or whatever one's gonna pay you the most. You'll get free shipping on it anyway. So we got a trunk full of stuff here. You're wondering what this is. This is for the antique mall. We didn't have room for it. This is pretty cool. It's like a smell-proof lunch bag for your tuna fish sandwiches. Nah, it's for like cigars and things like that. Other than that, we got cat toy, smart cabinet lock. Couldn't fit it in the actual booth, so it's gonna sit in here for now. Once I'm done scanning, I'll show you guys a little bit of the actual sale, and but that'll be after I scan everything. So it'll be a little bit, but I'll actually show you guys what it looks like after I'm done scanning. And yeah, you know, just be careful with the textbooks. Get your ass jammed up. Then you'll be in my DMs. Oh man, this business model doesn't work. One other thing before I go. It's been on top of my mind. Got a lot of people talking to me, hey, Mike, I want to make X amount of dollars. Mike, I want to make X amount of dollars. Well, guess what? You got to be out here scanning the stuff. You can say you want to make X amount of dollars. You can say this, you can say that. Most of you don't want to put in the damn work. You got to have thousands of pieces of inventory. Thousands of pieces of inventory. If you want to make thousands of dollars on Amazon, go into library sales, thrift stores like I do. It takes a lot of time and effort. It ain't gonna happen overnight. And anybody that tells you you're gonna start making money on Amazon your first 3 months of doing this is 100% lying to you. I don't care how big of an influencer guru they are. You're looking at basically a 4 to 6 month runway to make a single penny. I mean, you don't believe me? Ask some of the people in my group that are new or have started in the past 9 months. It takes time to actually get this business going. And this idea that you're just gonna start folding away money, hand over fist immediately, like, it's a lie. And at the end of the day, I can sit here, I can give you guys all of the secret sauce, everything there is to know about selling on Amazon. But if you don't go put in the reps, if you're not scanning, you're not sending on a weekly basis, you are losing the fight. It's not the business model, it's you. You have to scan tens, hundreds of thousands of this stuff every single year if you want to make money on Amazon. I mean, think about it. Books are like a 2% accept rate. 2% of the books I scan are actually profitable for Amazon. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna, I think I still got like 20 minutes. Make sure nobody kind of box me out of my spot. Or there'll be a throwdown here at the library, because there's a lot of these same fools that come here that I know drive for like 3 hours. Gas is $10 a gallon. They get 10 books, make no damn money. But hey, I guess it's cool. I'm in the business of making money. I'm not in the business of wasting my damn time at these library sales. I want to make my money, get the hell out, move on to the next thing. Another fun fact, none of these people go to the stores around the library sales. I've done it for years now. Nobody goes to these stores. They're too lazy. This is like the lowest hanging fruit for them. Just let them have it. Most days, like, I'm not gonna find a, you know, $90 book in here. Not gonna find a $90 DVD. I got it from the thrift store for 50 cents. That's 5 minutes down the road. To each their own. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Make sure my spot's still secured in line. And like I said, I'll record a little bit once I get done scanning, just so you can see kind of the layout, and I'll explain kind of my mentality behind it. Hopefully they don't have music. That's the thing I realized doing like these vlog videos is you run into music, and that's like, then I get copyright strict on YouTube, and then it's like a whole, it's just not good for me. So hopefully I don't have any damn music, and I'll see you guys on the inside. All right, so I'm gonna turn around and show you guys the chaos. Not worth it. Scan, scan, scanned. Also scanned. It's all cookbooks. Not really much DVDs. Last time I was here, they had a lot more. We did get some stuff though. I'll show you guys out in the car when I actually get there. Let's do a quick little walkthrough, see if there's anything that we missed. Probably not. Could have been better, could have been worse. All right, we spent 50 bucks. I'll show you guys what we picked up. I'm going home. Eating some food. I'm starving. I haven't even ate yet today. So $52 is our grand total today. Let me get my scanner going here. Like I showed, I went straight to the DVDs. There really wasn't that many non-fiction books. It's mainly fiction in there. That's why, like, I try to tell everybody, like, scanning the fiction. I mean, the hardbacks were $2, the softbacks were $1. I did get some books. I went and scanned behind people. But I mean, look at all these. I got so many of these When the Heart Calls collector's editions. I don't know why they had so many copies of them. Let me see where they're all at. This is a giveaway. This Ken Burns baseball. That's always profitable. There you go. When the Heart Calls. DVDs were $1 a piece. These alone are gonna make me back well over my 50 bucks. This will probably be like $12 profit. Probably like $10 profit. $5 puts us at like, what was that? $27, I think, somewhere around there. $6 puts us at 33, we'll say. Then this one will be 18, $51. Those 5 alone here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Picked up PS4 game $1 as well. This Ken Burns, whenever you see it, it's a dead giveaway. 16 bucks on this. Paid $3 for it. I got up front, they're like, there's a lot in there, $3 fine. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. Steven Seagal, some say I can fight just as good as Steven Seagal. Nothing special here, $5, but this will sell right away. Movie's so bad. Blade Runner, old school Blade Runner. Probably make about $4.50 on that as well. Let me show you guys some of the books I got. So I walked by all the fiction, right? I've been doing this for years. I'm kind of a pro, not really. But I picked out some of the bigger fiction books that look nice, right? Like, if I was a nerd fiction reader, like, this looks like it's quality type stuff here, right? So for example, this one's like a, whenever you see these trilogies, always scan them. I mean, it's not crazy, but this is fast money, right? $6.83. Softbacks were $1, hardbacks were $2. Look, I even peeled the sticker on this. This is how dedicated I am to the craft. $6.83 profit on that one as well. I ain't got a problem scanning fiction. If it's $1, $2, I'm not scanning no hardback fiction at $2 a piece, but $1 a piece, $6.59 on that as well. So yeah, I mean, I even got some books. I even went behind them and scanned. Also, you've seen all the scanners in there. There was multiple of them that had nothing. I've never seen them have empty banker boxes. I mean, that sale was probably like 75% fiction, but still, it's a rare sight when I see them carrying around empty boxes. Imagine driving an hour, 2 hours, 25 bucks too. It's not like, I mean, I only spent $25 on the stuff, $25 for the membership. So in the fall, you don't have to pay again. But my membership from last year lapsed, so you got to pay 25 bucks. So everybody basically had to pay 25 bucks today. And you get nothing. I mean, even if you get 10 items, the $25 adds $2.50 on top of every single item you got, right? So like, woo! You're struggling out here in the streets. Snooze, you lose, suckers. All right, I don't know when I'll catch you guys again. I just kind of wanted to show you guys and actually record inside of the sale. I showed you all the DVDs and CDs last time. If you go back and look, that whole back glass section was all DVDs and CDs. I'm talking thousands. I still made out, right? Like I was already out here. I hit all the thrift stores. I got my route out of the way. This is just icing on the cake. I could go for a cake. Man. I don't know why I brought up cake. I want a cake now. There's no cakes. Yeah, I mean, we crushed it in there. For me, and it's been 30 minutes. It started at 3 on the dot. It's 3:33. So we were in and out of there in 33 minutes. Record time, easy peasy. All right, I'll see you guys. high school. All right, so you got to stop the light on the two little points there. He just ain't got it, you know. This is a go-to game.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. We'll give him one more chance here. I already tried. I did way worse. One off. Not bad. What's up? Another late night here in the wonderful penthouse apartment. Zazu now understands that he's being recorded and he has had enough of you all. So what do we got going on? Scheduling out shorts. I use Opus Pro, so like it'll automatically schedule. So when I click into one of these podcast episodes, it gives me a bunch of clips, which I then can just schedule out by clicking this calendar button. So when you all see like the every other day shorts, this is how I do that. That makes my life a lot easier. On other fronts here, we have an eBay sale. This red light belt, an item we got for free from the influencer program. We sold this for $45. Free shipping on eBay. GoPro bag here. Some of the DVDs we actually got from the library sale that you guys seen. This is all those When Calls the Heart. And then down bottom, started stacking the books. I should say Deb started stacking the books because I had a big mess with my IKEA bags all over the place. And what do you know? Deb does not tolerate my mess and made me get things in order. This screen here is we're just submitting the influencer videos to like the campaigns. So like the brands have a campaign for their products. So when you sell one of their items, you get an extra percentage. So like that belt, you know, say the belt is selling for 50 bucks. Well, if it's a 10% bonus, we'll get the normal commission of like 2 or 3%. Then you get the extra 10%, so an extra $5 in that case. I've had some pretty crazy high commissions. I sold some vitamins before that were like $100 and the commission was like 60%. So I made like $60. We actually just had our best Amazon influencer day the other day. It was right around like, I think right around $225, and that's just all commission. So just videos and product selling. So we had our best day ever with the influencer program. So that's been going well. Sourcing's been going well. I got more stuff I actually got to bring up. This week I probably will break out the JFJ, give you guys a quick tutorial of how I do it. I know a lot of you been asking for years, so I figured I could probably throw in a short clip because I got to resurface. It's a mess. 100%. All this needs to get resurfaced. It's just an absolute mess down there. Deb's been yelling at me about it. I 100% have just been slacking. So I need to get that resurfaced. I'm also going to show you how I pack my boxes. That's another thing. I pack, you know, I use the Lowe's boxes and I pack them a certain way. I think everybody should pack them this way because it's just going to make your workflow a lot easier. But yeah, just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what we got going on up here, what I'm kind of working on here tonight. Probably going to shut it down here shortly. I need to go to sleep. We got friends coming tomorrow, YouTube editor and his brother. Going to be at the arcade. I'll probably have Deb record me playing some of the arcade games and whatnot. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update. All right, so this video is probably like 4 years overdue. How do I use the JFJ? So first rule of thumb is you're not using this every single day of your life. I pull mine out about once a month. I throw all the discs that need resurfacing into a pile. It'll make your life easier. If you're pulling this, you know, from underneath the desk or wherever you have it every single day to do one disc, you are going to be defeated. It is not time. It's not good for your time if you're going to pull this out every single day and use it. So we got 2 discs we're going to resurface. Cha-cha slide. If the camera was facing me, I'd be busting out the cha-cha slide right now. How beat up is this? You guys can kind of see it's pretty scuffed. So this is one definitely needs resurfacing. And then Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake. If you don't know, I actually starred in this. yeah, show you this one here. This one also, you can see, is pretty filthy. Now, you guys see how much I'm sending on a weekly basis, and I literally have 2 that I'm resurfacing here from the last month. So this doesn't get a lot of use. This is the original one I bought back in 2022. I had to replace the lid one time. You can get them off eBay. JFJ sells all of their parts directly on eBay. So I did have to replace the lid one time. Other than that, all you need is kind of what comes with it. Now, I use their compound. I bought the bigger one here, the bigger tube. All you need is the polishing compound. You don't need the other one, the buffer, whatever it is. You only need number 2 compound. Now, for all you hot shots and wannabes, before you get in the comment section and tell me,
Dude, use McGuire's.
use McGuire's. Nobody knows what that is. The average person off the street has no idea what you're talking about. I still don't even know what you're talking about. Some type of auto care polishing, I guess, that works the same. Just buy the damn JFJ one. It's a write-off. I use this. I've always used this. Spray doesn't matter. A bottle of water will work. This is the Dollar Tree cleaner. Usually they're at the checkout at the Dollar Tree. I use this stuff. It's not going to destroy the disc. Any hotshot out there that tells you, oh, if you spray your disc with this, it's going to ruin it, they're lying. It comes with the little microfiber cloth that I use. Also comes with the actual buffering pad. Little tip, put it in a Ziploc bag. That'll keep some of the moisture in. So I always have mine inside of this bag here. You're going to see how you can run these pads basically down to nothing. I'm still going to use this until it's almost fully gone. So you don't have to worry about, you know, kind of cheaping out on these. These pads will work all the way through. So pop it open. This is the first time we're using it, right? So the first time you're going to want to put 5 dots of this on there and spray once or twice with this. So we got our little thing here, our little tube. Now they do have smaller tubes. This is just the big one. I'll do 6 for the sake of this. And what you're looking for here is just to have the whole length of the actual, and I'm making a big mess here. I usually have paper towels as well, but you want to have the whole length of the pad at least with one layer here. Then you're going to spray it a few times. I don't do this in my hand. It's in the machine. I just have it in my hand just so you can kind of see the first time I run it through what it's looking like. Couple sprays. In we go. Now, when I first got this machine, I was running everything for 2 minutes. Then I got it down to 1 minute. We are running these discs for 10 seconds, 20 seconds if it's really beat up. 95% of mine only get ran for 10 seconds. In you go. Now, another thing you want to do is you want to put a drop on the pad where the disc meets. So it's right about the 4:30 mark if you compare it to a clock. So we got a little drop in there. Power this up, 10 seconds. Now this might be loud because it's on my table. I usually do it on the carpet, but we'll just see. It's only gonna run for 10 seconds anyway, so y'all can deal with the sound. Ah, it's pretty quiet. It actually seems quieter on here than it does the actual carpet. That quick, done. We're not doing no sanding, no buffing, none of that stuff, right? So we're just gonna take this off, spray it a couple times. Cloth, yet again, another urban myth out there in the universe. If you wipe the disc a certain way, it's gonna scratch it. That's a lie, all right? Trust me, I know these things. Bigfoot is real, and wiping the disc a certain way does not matter. Doesn't matter how you do it. Up, down, left, right. Oh my God, I'm destroying it. No, it's perfectly fine. You can see now we got a perfectly clean disc. 10 seconds. Don't overthink it. It's that easy. So the first time we did 5, right? We did 5 drops all around. Well, for our second one, we're only doing 2. So we're going to shoot for, we want to drop where the actual disc meets the pad. And then you're going to do the opposite side. So we got a drop right here, and then we're going to do the opposite side. Same thing. Honestly, I probably put a little too much, but that's all right. for science. And I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like here. Get you guys off the stand. That's where I put the actual compound. Get you guys back on here. 10 seconds again. We ain't playing no games. You can spray it. Some people spray it in between each one. I usually don't. Maybe I'll spray it if I'm doing a lot. Maybe after 10, I'll spray it again. I don't know. For me, I've always done it this way. I've never even made it a habit to spray, you know, consistently. But I think you could spray it maybe after every 5 or every 10, just to get the pad a little wet here. Ten seconds, brand new disc. Get this clean, show you guys real quick. This is all there is to it. But like I said, if you're pulling this out every day, every other day, of course it's going to be frustrating. Now you're probably thinking, Mike, the machine's a mess. Well, it's a machine. It'll survive. You know, it's not like it's going out on a date anywhere. It don't got to look perfectly clean. Now, there is some buildup. You definitely want to get a paper towel, wipe it down on the inside. But you can see here, besides that smudge I missed, this disc now is brand new looking. I don't do any wiping down unless there is a pool of the actual compound in there, or it is just build up a decent amount. That is how I use the JFJ. I don't overcomplicate anything. Make sure this is powered off when you get it out. Make sure you throw your pad in the actual Ziploc bag that you have. How many uses can you get out of this? It's got to be at least a couple hundred, especially only 10 seconds. It might even be close to 1,000 if you're doing only 10 seconds. Now, if you're doing 2 minutes, of course, you're going to get less use out of this because it's using more of the actual pad. But for me, 10 seconds works. I mean, you're not going to see any difference. It can't get any cleaner than after 10 seconds, in my experience. Maybe 20 if there's some really deep scratches. That's all there is to that. Don't overthink it. Don't try to hack the compound. Don't try to have some secret way of doing things. I've done it this way for 4 years. Another thing I wanted to show you all today, get you off the stand, how I pack boxes. So I don't have them two in there. So this one is half books, half DVDs, and some CDs. So we got a full row of DVDs there with DVDs and CDs on top. I always make sure to leave space for the CDs so I can put extra packing paper on top so the CD cases don't crack. Now, we always have one box that's specifically for these big ass books. I always have one box. It's easier not to mix the big ones in with the small ones. Now, what I usually do if I have a box fully of books, I would do these books on one side in a row, and then the smaller books would be on this side instead of the DVDs, right? So imagine it like this. That's how I would do a full box of books. The bigger hardbacks on one side, the smaller paperbacks on the other, and then I would just fill in the top like so. That's how I would do 2 rows of books with books on top. Then over here, we have CDs and DVDs. Now, this box has all of our new CDs and DVDs inside of it. Also, a cassette, because cassettes actually sell on Amazon if you find the right ones. So let me pull these out so you can see kind of what I do. So like I said, we want all of the new ones in here for sure, whether that's CDs or DVDs. So if we look here, here goes the new CDs we're sending this week. We got 4 stacks up top. Now, if you have all CDs to put on the top, you can fit 6 different stacks of CDs up top, but we have a combo. So you can see we have every single one of our new DVDs is in this box. That makes it easier when we're listing. We know we can just switch it from like new or very good to all new. That makes our lives a lot easier. So it's not like we have some new in this one and then some new in this one. No, we want all of the new in one specific one. That's going to make such a big difference. I usually put 1 or 2 on the side when you do 2 rows. It just depends if you have some of the bigger ones. I know we got your favorite movie there, Twilight, the whole series. But I usually put 1 or 2 on the side here. That is how I pack my boxes. Same size boxes, endlessly rinse and repeat. Get your time back. That's how I run the JFJ. I'll see you guys. I don't know when I'll pop in next. Maybe tonight. Yo, 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 yo. You're probably thinking, where the hell is the old used book guy at? So, updates. Lots of changes going on in the universe. 5x10. Listen how echoey it is. Plenty of space vertically, and Johnny, podcast co-host, coach in the group, he always says use your space vertically. So I recently got out of the 10x10. They've raised it again. It was like I think it was up to like $155 a month. So they make you get insurance. They raise it every single month. I found this 5x10, $36 a month. I got plenty of space too, right? Even if I load up the ride, I can easily stack everything here, slide this down. Got my fold up table still, so I easily can just pop that back up. But you can see here, I mean, I really don't have much in here. So I'm literally saving 110 bucks a month. Sure, this may go up again. Whatever, I'll cross that road when I get there. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, is it really worth it? The answer is yes. $100, all right? Just because you all think I'm some rich reselling millionaire, $100 is a lot of money. I mean, think about what you could do with $100 a month. It adds up pretty quick. So that's why me and Deb came over here the other day and switched out storage units. It's right by the other one. I mean, it's just like this one doesn't have paved roads. Maybe that's why it's cheaper. My one that is through them woods, it's literally, we could walk there if the woods and the fence wasn't there. Mine didn't have any 5x10s. Mine had 5x15s. That's way too much. And this is honestly plenty of space. I don't need any more than this. And I'm gonna save 100 bucks. So what am I gonna do with that $100? Invest it. If you're not investing, listen, now that I'm no longer just talking about Amazon shit, if you are not investing in your retirement, in your future, today, every day, you need to start. If you don't know nothing about investing, I just invest in good growth stock mutual funds. None of this crypto, none of this crazy stuff. We're just rolling with basically what the market is doing. And you easily can just put money away. I do a SEP IRA. If you're self-employed, see that? The YouTube universe doesn't even want me telling you how to get ahead here, right? So where I left off, SEP IRA it's an account. Your money grows tax-free. It's a tax deduction for self-employed people. Now, you don't got to be an expert. You can just do this at one point in time at the end of the year. There are limits to it. Or if you kind of want to start small, I ran an experiment last year and I just kept doing it. I never made a video about it because I really never liked kind of giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? But I think now that I've kind of moved on from just being the Amazon content creator, you have to be investing. I'm actually going to look right now. I use Acorns. It's an app. You can link your business card to it. So every time you shop, everywhere you go, they want you to round up your money. Oh, round up your money, round up your money. Well, this rounds up the money for you. So you just go to the store, you buy something, it rounds it up, then it deposits it into your actual account here. I'm gonna tell you what percentage I'm up this year so far. I got a link in the description. I put a link in the description back at the beginning of 2025 when I decided to do this, just to make sure like I was holding myself accountable. So if you're thinking, oh man, it's crazy, I'm up 16.12%. Pretty crazy. And it's just stock ETFs. VOO, large company stocks. IJH, medium company stocks. IJR, small company stocks. IXUS, international company stocks. Those are the four I'm invested in. Up 16.12%. Rounds up every single transaction you got going on. It's just, you gotta start planning for the future. And little things like that will go a long way come the long term of you actually doing this. I don't want to do this forever. I want to be able to retire one day. And I mean, if you think about it, an extra $100, dump that into your savings, pay off your debt, invest in your future. I mean, things like that, it's a no-brainer to me. So that's why we moved down. I didn't need all the space. Like, yeah, I'm still going to get the book pickups, but I haven't really come across that many bulk deals. I'm not doing free book pickups. I'm only getting the books from my libraries because the books are bad. I mean, honestly, the books are bad. It's not worth my time to do free pickups. It's not worth my time to pay for them. Really don't come across good DVD or CD buys anymore. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys an update of what's going on at the storage unit. We are officially out of that one. It took me and Deb about 4 trips. Thankfully, this shelf easily breaks down. Along with this one, all we had to do was pop out the cam lock screws there, and then this just folded into 2. So it really wasn't that bad. We got rid of all the books and everything. I donated them all to the Goodwill. That's another thing. It is easier. Listen, I like when somebody comes and just gets all the books. I don't have to take them myself, reload them to the car. But the last 3 times I've tried to give away the books on Facebook Marketplace, it has become an never-ending nightmare. It's easier for me to just take them to Goodwill and dump them in their Gaylords, because trying to get people to show up on time or even communicate on Facebook Marketplace is a waste of damn time. So that's my plan moving forward. I will do the work and spend the extra 30 minutes to get rid of them myself, because I have wasted hours of my life trying to deal with people on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, we're in here, $36 a month, down from $155 a month, $150, whatever the hell it is. So that's a nice little boost to the bottom line here. Reselling wise, it's kind of been quiet. This isn't going to be the last video for this week. I got one more I'm going to film at home. I'm going to cover some of the numbers for the week from like the antique mall, eBay sale, Amazon stuff, things like that. I'm going to show you the profit of those 3 boxes we knocked out the other day. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you an update on the storage unit so you don't think, what the hell? No, Deb hasn't thrown me out. I didn't buy another one because I needed more space. I needed less space, and realizing where you can cut costs that makes sense and it's not going to, you know, crush your business. You gotta keep up with this shit, and you better start investing, even if you don't use my damn link. Plan for the future, because one day we're all going to be older than we are today, and we don't want to be stuck trying to make ends meet, have nothing to our name. That's just the reality of it. It's not exciting. Investing is not exciting at all. You put your money, it goes away, but it makes you money. That's what I love about it. So I'll see you guys when we get back home. All right, we are wrapping this week's video up here. We got a lot we got to cover. Got to show you guys how much profit from those 3 boxes we sent in with GoToList. There's some other analytics I kind of want to show you guys. Also want to cover some Amazon sales. I'll even show you guys what we sold at the booth. We also got some influencer stuff. See if my animals just do not like you guys. Even the fish hide from you all. I mean, we got 5 Corridors catfish in the tank. That's all we have. We don't have any top swimmers. These are all just bottom feeders. Zazu knows you want to see him, so he's like, the hell with you guys. I am out of here. So first thing I wanted to cover, how much profit did we actually make from these GoToLister boxes? Box 1, $431. The average sales rank skewed here just because it's a mixture of books and DVDs and some CDs. Box 2, this was all books, $416. That's a good sales rank. I mean, under $1 million. I got no complaints about that. Box 1, which was our best one, all of the disc media, $815. So you're looking at $1,600. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst in the world. And the thing is, if you can consistently send in $1,600 in profit a week, you eventually get to a point where you are making $1,600 in profit a week, right? Now, this isn't, you're not going to get paid instantly. It's not like you send the box off and Amazon pays you. 20% sell through on a monthly basis is really good in this game, especially with the way the buy box is. I will say this, if this was prior to the changes on Amazon, these 3 boxes probably would have been in excess of $2,000 in profit. I go through, I click through every single one of these listings and price it accordingly to what the buy box is currently, how much I think I can get, because I do have a better condition copy in most cases, because I condition my items as like new if it qualifies. That's fine. You don't want to condition as like new, you can do whatever the hell you want in Amazon land. I'm done trying to convince people to make money. And on the topic of trying to convince people to make money, we went today to restock the antique mall, and we were notified that after May, we are no longer allowed to be a vendor there because we sell too many new items. Pretty crazy to me. They actually probably would have had us out this month, but I paid rent once we got there, and then the manager was just like, hey, since you already paid rent, you can stay another month, but after this month, you gotta go. I'm just like, it's not even like an antique mall. Like, there's people that do crafts. There's people that do like personalized stuff. Like, there's people that sell new toys, video games. Like, it's not an antique mall by any stretch of the imagination. And it's not like we put all of our junk in there. We kind of pick and choose what goes in there. It's usually like electronics, kitchenware, housewares type stuff, toys. And for some reason, I don't know. I mean, we've been crushing the antique mall. This is going to be our second full month. I think we're, between both months, we're over $800 in profit. I mean, it's all profit, right? Because it's not, we don't pay for any of the stuff we actually get. I'm actually going to pull it up because they give you like a login. It's called What Sold. That is like the login that a lot of the vendors use. So last month we did, of course it doesn't even show you. Let me see. Last month we did 512. This month we're currently sitting at 260. So a little bit under $800 in 2 months for stuff that we got for free. Not bad. Now we do have to pay $95 for the actual shelving, right? So it's been good to us, and we have a lot of this stuff sitting around, and they have a lot of empty spots. So like, I don't know, we go in all the time, we straighten it up. Maybe somebody threw a fit because they seen some of our, you know, cheap Amazon stuff. I can't figure it out. And we have tons of this stuff. I mean, this is everything that I have to review and get it in the booth. Well, not in the booth because we're going to be out of there. I am on the waiting list for another vendor mall, so hopefully we'll get that. Until then, all this stuff's just going to get boxed up if it's worth it. So yeah, that sucks. I mean, we still got another month, but it still sucks. But then, you know, like, what are you going to do? You just got to move on from it. And I even told Deb, worst comes to worst, I'll just have a big-ass yard sale come the end of summer, middle of summer, when we have, like, 15 Lowe's boxes full of this stuff. Now, we're not, you know, we're not going to try to sell, like, anything food-related or any type of vitamins, because we do wind up with a lot of that stuff. I just throw it right out. Unless it's new, then we can donate it. If it's open, nowhere I'll let you donate it because it's an open vitamin or open food, and it's got to be actually sealed. We actually got some random ones here that we got today that we're going to open up together. I have no idea what is in this stuff. It's like Christmas. If you're addicted to shopping or you enjoy just random packages showing up at your house, become an Amazon influencer, because you never know what the heck is going to show up. This one will be for Deb. This is for the Switch 2. It's like you put your Switch there, so it's like a controller for your Switch 2. So she's got a Nintendo Switch 2 for those wondering. That'll be for her. And like I said, all this stuff is free. Another positive note with the influencer program, we had our best day ever early this week. I think we did around $260 in commissions. So that's not like sales or anything. That's just literally people watching our videos buying products on Amazon. $260. I mean, it's crazy to me that it's even possible to make that type of money just from silly, you know, 30-second, 1-minute videos. But that's the reality of it. But it took time. This wasn't overnight. takes a while to get 1,000 videos, 2,000 videos. We're closing in on 3,000 videos. Next up, we have a fast charging. What's this, like a power bank maybe? Type C fast charging station, yeah. Easy review. And another thing is when I send messages to like brands, I'm getting products that are actively selling. If you're making reviews for items that don't sell, you're never going to get commission because no one's ever buying the damn things. But there is a software that allows you to see. It gives you like a viral score. Think about it like if you're an Amazon seller, you have the sales score, e-score. Well, this software shows you how many units sold in the past 30 days, how much revenue in the past 30 days, and then they give you a viral score, they call it. And that lets you kind of make a decision on whether or not you actually want to send for it. You gotta make videos for products that are actually selling. The last special package I have for you all tonight is a thick ass bike lock, scooter lock. So if you have a scooter or bike and you need to lock it up, I had my bike stolen plenty of times growing up in Philly. Stealing bikes is like a rite of passage. I've had multiple bikes stolen from me in the hood. That's just the way it is. You don't lock it up, you leave it outside on the step, on the sidewalk, that thing will be gone. Leave it out there for 5 minutes, it'll be gone when you go back out there. Those are just three of I think we got about 6 or 7 today. But those are just the 3 I grabbed because Deb likes opening up some as well. Cool little thing I wanted to show you over here that I've been kind of diving into is average days to sell. This is in GoToLister. So like it shows you how many days it takes to sell an item based on the rank of it. It's pretty neat. It's pretty, eye-opening, right? Because you can see here, I sell my longer moving, like my long tail items faster than I do like the fast moving stuff. I think because this weird like category ranking right here, I kind of like maybe wait in line sometimes versus this stuff like I'm always the lowest price. And it got me thinking, like, can I just be like just have a business? And there is a guy, Jeff. I used to do one-on-ones with him, and he does this part-time on the side. And his whole business model was around the longer tail type weird books with the low sales score, e-score, and he had decent success doing it. I mean, just for a part-time side hustle, he's making thousands of dollars a month, and it makes me wonder, like, is there more opportunity the way the buy box is nowadays to sell the longer tail items than the fast moving type stuff? I think you could argue yes. I mean, whenever I send something in and it's super high rank and there's not many people on it and I price it, correctly, it seems to sell a lot quicker than a lot of the stuff where there's a million people trying to sell it. The way the buy box is, like, waiting in line is you get destroyed on Amazon now. It's brutal. So I've been leaning towards more. It's not risky to me. I think people will correlate rank with risk. I think that's a wrong way to kind of look at it. To me, it's more opportunity, I guess. Other than that, tomorrow, we got our last members call at 6 p.m. We do one on Tuesdays just for the people that can't make it on the Wednesdays or Friday evenings. I got one-on-ones tomorrow. I think I got about 8 one-on-ones tomorrow leading up to the actual call. Might even be more. We just put out our first new video, like kind of this style where it's just like randomness, random clips basically. And you can see here, 99 views, 4 out of 10. Not bad. Like, I've still got to figure out like a good form to kind of have these. I still haven't ironed it out. Hopefully, you guys will give me some good comments on what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. Show you some Amazon sales. Money won't make you rich. God's principles for true wealth, prosperity, and success. Also, if you could find an infinite amount of these copies at $1, you could get rich off of this book because we sold it for almost 40 bucks. You can see here, I went in and I did a lot of manual repricing on this old good inventory. Anything you see that doesn't have the LN is old inventory, pre-buy box chaos. So most of the LNs you're going to see are going to have a much higher average sales price, right? Because they're being more picky this year. Anything you're going to see without the LN is probably going to be down in the weeds, $10 or less. Anything LN should be at least 15 bucks if it's a book. If it's a DVD or CD, maybe closer to 11 or 12. But you can see here, a lot of the LN stuff we're targeting. GoPro hates me again and just cut off the video. But you can see, you know, as we go down, LN 15 bucks. This is an old one for 13, still not exciting. LN $46. 20 bucks for an old one, that's not bad. 14 bucks, LN. $24, $23. So you kind of can see here, my new strategy for sourcing is giving me the profit that I want to see. The only caveat to that is can you find enough of this to continue to grow your business? The answer is yes, but you got to be willing to put in the time and scan the stuff. That's just the way it is. It's not like it used to be. That doesn't mean you can't do it, right? But you got to put in the work. You used to be able to. I mean, I'll tell you right now. You half-ass it, and you still can make this thing work, right? You get the buy box. Doesn't matter what the merchants are. Everything's flipped upside down. So like when I show you these sales and you see the difference, right? My old business model, all of that stuff you see without the LN is dead inventory to me. I just want it gone at this point. I don't want to pay storage fees. I don't want to pay removal fees. I just want to get rid of it. And you're talking, when it first happened, I was sitting around like 4,500 pieces of inventory that instantly overnight became almost worthless. Basically completely blew up my whole business model up until that point. I'm currently sitting at 2,600 pieces of inventory. So almost half of my inventory is gone through liquidations and fire sales. You got to build it back. You got to try to make better buying decisions moving forward. The challenge with that is I can't find a lot of the good books, right? I got lucky deciding to focus more on the influencer program before the buy box thing happened, because it gave me a little bit of a runway, because I've more than replaced the income I was making from books with the influencer program. You guys seen that one eBay sale. I didn't sell nothing else on eBay this week. I only listed one item this week on eBay. I did send out some offers, but no bites. So I got to get some more stuff listed over there. I'm going for $40 ASP because I had an outlet for, like I had the vendor mall. I think I might go down to 30 ASP for the eBay stuff, just because I have the space. It's not a big deal. I just keep it right here and kind of roll with it. But yeah, it's a decent week. You guys seen the book sale. That was an adventure. We got our next book sale Wednesday. I'm recording this Monday night. So this next video, I will also drag you guys along to another book sale here. My chair is so loud, man. Listen to this thing. Jesus. Get some WD-40. There goes Rosie, sniffing around looking for Blossom, because her and Blossom are still not best buds yet, so that's been a whole adventure. She wants to get in the Amazon package and roll out. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff I got to review. I got to figure out current time frame. So I'm telling brands basically 5 business days, so it gives me a full week to get their videos up. YouTube reviews, I'm way behind on. I'm like 3 or 4 weeks behind, because I upload all the stuff on YouTube as well. So I'll upload it to Amazon, and then I'll upload it, and then it automatically imports a lot of the information over. So I got my hands full, needless to say. And you guys didn't even see the new project me and Deb have kind of gone down the rabbit hole on, and We used to do this way back, and we've been wanting to do it, but we kind of been on the fence. And Deb said, you know what, Mike, today's the day. And I said, all right, to hell with doing these reviews. And she's like, all right, I want to do some gardening this year. So we probably went out for about 2.5 hours, bought everything we need. We're doing some container gardening. So next week's video, you'll definitely see some of that. Of course, we're growing things we're going to eat. You know, we're not just growing shit just to grow shit. But it's weird for us because you can't just plant it in the yard. So we went the container route. It was either the containers or the raised garden beds. And we decided, well, Deb decided on the containers. So we had to spend the whole time. Now Zazu wants in that box. I don't know what's going on in these, not in the box, in the bag. I don't know what's in the bag, but everybody wants to be inside of the Amazon bag. But yeah, container gardening, that'll be a whole new segment. Maybe I'll put on my gardener gloves and we can have like Mike's Gardening Corner. Come learn how to garden, even though I know absolutely nothing. Deb will be running the show. I was just the muscle carrying the soil bags. That stuff's expensive. Gardening stuff's expensive, but it is cool growing your own fruits and vegetables. We got some strawberries, cucumbers, potatoes, peppers, tomatoes, and shit, I forgot the last one. Cucumbers, peppers, strawberries, potatoes, tomatoes. What is the last one? I don't know. Oh, peas. Not peas. Green beans. She just texted me. Green beans. Yeah, and she's got all these house plants. You can see them all over the damn place. So that'll be a fun little thing to kind of follow up on. Maybe I'll sell you some of my overpriced peppers and potatoes. We want a potato signed by me. Other than that, I did put a little message in the Discord. Now's your chance to have your message be featured in a YouTube video. And all I get is max, max X access, max media consignment. Kids these days listening to the artist formerly known as Mike the Used Book Guy for 50 minutes, and he posts this. That kid's a handful. I'll tell you what, he's super smart, but he's a handful. I mean, he is a handful. He's a wisecrack, and he backs it up with his business numbers, so you really can't tell him he sucks at business, because he's got, even though I tell him he sucks anyway, he's got the numbers to kind of back it up. But yeah, I appreciate you all kind of navigating the new era of these types of videos. They are going to be longer, like the last one, like this one, just because it's just random shit throughout the week I got going on. And some weeks I'll record more than other weeks I won't record as much. Deb tells me not to get pissed off about us getting kicked out of the vendor mall, but like, I mean, if that could have been an extra $500 in our pocket a month. Like, I just don't understand the concept behind vendor malls and saying you want to be more antique when you have a bunch of shit that isn't antique. Like, PS3 games, PS4 games are not antique. Like, trading cards are not antique. 3D printed, customized mugs, not antique. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just get frustrated. You don't want my money. I guess I can't make you take my money. You have empty stalls. I don't know what else to do. It's a losing battle. But yeah, if you guys want to come review some stuff, I got plenty of dumb shit you all can review. What even is this thing? Fashion simplicity. Show the elegant. All right, this is the last thing before I let you guys go, because I have no idea what this is. And I can't find my box cutter. But I'm not giving up. I'm a very fashionable man. I sell cowboy hats. And cowboy shirts. And cowboy belt buckles. Alright, we're cracking. It's open. Let's see what the hell this thing is. I have no idea what this... Pursue forever. Fashion simplicity. Show the elegant. I'm scared to open this up and show you all what it is. What is it? Welcome to the club? Maybe I don't want to be part of the club. What? Some type of fancy ass screen protector. Got like a whole damn thing. I'm not impressed. I thought I was gonna get like a cool headband or a do-rag or something. Instead, I get a phone, the most complex phone screen covers in the history. This thing's got installation packages. Unbelievable. What a waste. That sucked. I need more cooler stuff like video game controllers and gaming mice and cool stuff, not this junk. Oh, okay. I know who this is now because they message me directly. So through our email, people will reach out and say, hey, we got a product. I make sure it's not a shit product. But this one actually had a good viral score. So that's why I got this. It's whatever. I'll knock the review out. It'll take me 3 minutes of my life. Make a few dollars off it. My #1 seller is a retainer cleaner, like a mouth guard cleaner. I sell about 50 to 60 a month. The normal commission is right around $2 a piece, and then there's a bonus of like an extra 20%. So I'm making like $6 to $10 off of one little stupid retainer cleaner alone. There's some other products that we sell a lot of, but that's my best one, and it's been that way for months. Like I must be one of the only videos on it, and people watch it and buy those things every single day. All right, catch you guys next week. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more random videos. Bye-bye.